All right, hi everybody. Good morning. The trailer just dropped. I have it loaded up here. I am unable to play the audio through the stream, so you may want to run the trailer yourself in your own window. But yeah, just get. I'll give everybody a minute to get in, get settled, just so we can get this all ready. Yeah, it's up now. I was totally unprepared. But yeah, uh, as I'm just gonna give it another minute or so people can get in, so we can load up the trailer. Like I said, you know what? I should be able to play the audio at a pretty low volume. All right, let's see. There you go. I just don't want to get copyright claimed. All right, I am going to play it right now.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay, so it looks like. All right, we got more stretching.
Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and the Thing.
Hey, what time is it? Say the date.
That's not really something I say.
It's clobbering time.
That's just in the cartoon.
I like the idea that there's not only in universe comics, but in universe cartoons.
Get inside.
All right, cool.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald. Galactus.
I like that vocal effect they're using for the Silver Surfer.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
The clock is ticking. We are going to find a solution. We are going to make it right.
You don't want to just crush him like that.
The four of us will face the danger. We will protect you.
Family. It's about connecting to something bigger than yourself. We'll face it together. As a family.
This seems much more like a full trailer compared to the other ones that we already saw. We got a Thing beard. Oh, the stretching looks really good though. Yeah, oh. You know what? And they didn't show Galactus's face. I'm gonna just kind of like pop around the trailer, just see what because I was like paying attention, but also, let's see, kind of want to take it frame by frame. Let's see. But yeah, wow. I was already excited. There, we got some stretching right there. Ooh, you're concerned. I want to hear your concerns. All right, we got the Invisible Woman using her powers a little bit more than we saw before. I'm glad that they didn't show Galactus like fully, because I saw. All right, we got. Looks like it's going to be Halloween. We kind of had that idea because we saw the kids wearing the Thing costume earlier in the first teaser. But we still haven't seen Paul Walter Hauser. At least I didn't notice him. If he wasn't here, we might notice it the second time around. Let's see. Ooh, I really like the design for the Human Torch though. It would be so easy to just do what they already did for the prior two versions of the movie. I really want to hear these concerns though. I'm curious what that could be. Let's see. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. I really think the Silver Surfer looks good though. I know there was a lot of you don't like Mr. Fantastic's suit. interesting. It's an interesting take. I like that they have a little 4 on the footprint though. That's cool. Oh, Galactus looks so cool though. And I'm a little disappointed they're not going full on super bright purple and pink, but you can't really expect that in a movie like this. All right. And this is so one of the things we noticed is this is the Excelsior ship, which is different from the one that we saw in the Thunderbolts post credits. That's something that was pointed out by Kevin Feige, because this ship only has 3 of the fins on there. So I think that does allude and kind of confirms the idea that they're going to be getting the upgraded multiverse traveling ship. Let's see. One of the interesting things that I didn't really think about was the fact that there would be a time jump, and we knew Franklin was born from the Herbie ad that we had a couple of months ago. I think it was about a month ago. But yeah, it seems like there's going to be a few different time jumps throughout the movie. As I pointed out later in the trailer, the Thing has a beard, which is fun. I'm glad that people are going to be seeing the Thing with a beard, because it's one of those weird things that the Fantastic Four comics really do well, which is just kind of having a lot more fun than other characters in the Marvel universe. Well, I'd say they're especially more like comic booky, and this movie is leaning into that. Okay, he's a little bit more purple when he's in the light. I want to look at some of these ads because there has been some fun stuff in the background for the prior two. Oh, we have already seen this shot in an earlier teaser though. I don't know about this one. Hi, what's up? Yeah, we get more Franklin. I don't think they take him to space. So from what when they showed off footage at CCXP Mexico, it said that when they went to space, Sue Storm was still pregnant, which is interesting. That I'm wondering what this is here. Seems like it's some kind of like protective force field maybe that they're setting up. So I'm wondering if it's like going to be several encounters with Galactus over the course of the movie. Some of the Human Torch CGI looked a little rough still. I thought it looked good from what we saw earlier on, but let's see. I like the idea that he doesn't need to fully engulf himself whenever. Yeah, I thought it looked good. I don't think. I really like something I pointed out, and I think we see it in this trailer. Let me see. I'm going to look for just a static image of the Human Torch. So the lining of the sweater, the texture of it, the lines on there is just very similar to how Jack Kirby would draw Human Torch, and I like that detail. I'm actually glad they didn't show Galactus in the trailer. Yeah, I said the same thing. I don't know. I have a feeling that they're going to show him later on. I know this is the final trailer, but I don't know. I think we're gonna get a TV spot where we see his face or something. I could be surprised. I like the idea that I feel like some people are gonna be really mad about the idea that the Thing's its clobbering timeline. Like, that looks so sick. It's really, really difficult, I assume, to make the Human Torch especially look unique in live action. God, the stretching looks really good too. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Oh, but this looks so straight. It's almost like a combination of modern comics Human Torch and the Jack Kirby Human Torch design. Yeah, I really like the beard on the Thing. I'm really excited for this movie though. Um, yeah, so I think it's just hard to make it stand out a little bit more because the Human Torch does have such a basic design, but and I think they for the most part, despite the 2005 Chris Evans movie not being super great, I think the Human Torch design in it works pretty well. I'd say the same thing about the Michael B. Jordan design. That leans a little bit more ultimate Johnny Storm, but this one is a good combination of both. But I really, I think he looks great. That was the one character I was really interested to see how they would look because it seems like he is going to go full flame on for a majority of the movie, or at least for like the big action sequences, which is something we didn't see too much with those other movies. Rise of the Silver Surfer had it a little bit more, but yeah. Let's see. Was there anything else in here? Let's look at these billboards actually. Metallic creature appears. Attack of the fungi. I've just been looking around the background every time that they release something new. But it seems like they're really doing some weird stuff with this movie. Cause I don't see Thing with a beard when they're in space. I wonder if maybe time travel will be an element of the plot, which is why we're seeing things advance so much. He does well, this is where they find out Sue Storm is pregnant, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that's what that is. I wonder it looks like he's kind of got things stubble, but I can't really tell. This is my favorite shot of the entire thing so far. I love I love the Johnny Storm Ben Grimm dynamic, but yeah, I'm really excited. I just wanted to do a quick little stream just breaking down some of the things I saw in the trailer that I thought was cool, things that I'm excited about. I I did maintain that maybe this was like I think it is just a piece of rubble because I don't think Reed Richards would be jamming anything super important like that. But I did previously think that maybe it was the ultimate nullifier. I think it looks really good. I'm excited for the movie. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this though. We just kind of get some additional shots that we haven't seen yet. We get the idea that time is the passage of time is going to be really interesting in this movie. And I'm wondering how they're going to pull it off really. Cuz we have a lot of time passing through here. You know, we know the movie begins 3 years into their debut as the Fantastic Four. They're already celebrities. They have comics and cartoons made about them. Yeah, one thing I dislike about Marvel trailers, yeah, it definitely is. That is 100% Galactus's ship. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but yeah. I wonder if they're it seems like they go pretty far into space based on this. Yeah, I think it's 4 years. I'm thinking of Superman when I said 3 years, because that's how long he's been active in that movie. You're right. But yeah, this is beginning 4 years into their career, and it seems like at least a year of time passes in the movie. Because we know when they're in space from that CCXP footage that Sue Storm is pregnant when they go to I'm guessing just barter with Galactus the first time. Because the people who saw that footage said that she was the Silver Surfer was like reaching for her stomach or something. But yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see this movie. Some parts of the trailer, like the part where Johnny is riding the thing in the sky, seems a bit off. I don't know. I thought it had sauce. I think it looks pretty good. One thing about Marvel trailers, though, is the way that, yeah, like I don't have an issue with this. I don't know what looks off about it. I mean, it is cartoony, but this is the Fantastic Four. When do you think they infiltrate his ship in the movie? Why and how? I'm guessing to try and find out his weaknesses, maybe trying to steal some kind of technology. The rumor is that this version of Galactus was originally from the mainline sacred timeline of the MCU. So maybe they're trying to find some kind of additional technology that he might have to return to that universe. Or they're looking for something to fight him with. I don't know if it doesn't seem like the trailer indicates a team up with the Silver Surfer in this movie. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I really enjoyed the trailer. Thank you so much for stopping in, enjoying this with me. I'm going to go probably make a video about this. But enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you next time.